All right. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, the 6th of February, 2023. I forgot what I was going to say. I just spent a little bit of time right before I started this, trying to set up video. And just none of it was working. I think maybe I need to have a bit more of like a set in the background, or at least a lot less mess. maybe when we finally, maybe it'll give us the incentive to finally clean out this bloody room. Because it'll look like I live in squalor otherwise. But good morning, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope February hasn't hit and you've let go of your bloody New Year's resolutions. Not that anyone really believes in that anyway, hey? You should just be doing things to change your life for the better in general. But it's February now, and so whatever you didn't get done in January, start now. And whatever you started in January, keep going. No, I listened, I ended up going last night trying to figure out where I can put my podcast and how I can try and put this on like Spotify to make it easier for people to listen to, just because YouTube, I would have to market it so hard, and Spotify I have to market as well, right? But I'd feel a little bit more like, what's the word? I guess professionals maybe the word. I feel like maybe it'd be taken a bit more seriously if it was on those platforms. And so I was looking at it last night. I was trying to figure it out, and ended up getting my podcast, my first episode's uploaded, but I need to go through and do it. I had to like make fucking artwork and everything. I just used Canva, made some like cheap free shit, and I'll pay someone in the future. But I have done, I've basically put this one episode up on Podbean. And then they want me to pay like this monthly subscription or whatever to put it up on Spotify, which I'm kind of I'm contemplating doing. I'm not in a rush to do it, obviously, because no one's fucking listening to this shit anyway. But the option's there, which is cool. So I can put it up on, I think, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Prime Podcasts, whatever. I'll just put it up on as many different platforms as possible, but like keep it exclusive to just those like main ones, the big ones. And then Podbean, obviously, because that can be accessed. You can download that anywhere. But yeah, I think it was something ridiculous like $80 or $90 a month just to get Podbean advertising removed. So I think it'll be, I think when I go to put it on one of them, they can put advertise on it. I'm not sure, but who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. Maybe I'll have to remove it from Podbean and send it to something else that's a bit more fair or whatever. I don't know anything about it. So, but going back and listening to old episodes, I cringe at myself, how uncomfortable I was on the mic. I thought I was so comfortable. I thought I was comfortable, and now I'm comfortable, And even then, there's elements of like, I'm not comfortable, but I just persevere. And so, yeah, I think it's interesting going back and listening to things that you've said, or looking at things that you've done, watching videos of yourself, looking at photos of yourself. I feel like photos we've made simple, right? Photos they're easier to look at for us because they sort of evoke a memory, and memories change. But when you hear your own voice, or when you see yourself on video, you start to think like, oh shit, this is what other people saw. This is what other people are hearing. This is who I am to other people. And you can't really hide behind that idea of yourself. You have to just look at yourself. And there's something kind of scary about that, It's not really scary. It's scary because it's like you have an idea of who you are, and then that's changed. That's changed. That's shattered, I guess, because you're not that to other people, and to some people, I guess you'd be more, right? More than just what you look like and what you sound like and the things you say. But then to other people, you're a lot less. And so I find it interesting. I find it interesting that I've advertised this podcast on my socials like twice now, and I get a bit of support from people. I get a bit of support from people that love me, but no one's like listening to it. And I find that challenging. It's not for everybody, right? This isn't like an entertainment channel. It's not something that I'm getting on and I'm sitting here trying to make people laugh or trying to make people, trying to like relay things that are happy or anything like that all the time. It's a daily audio journal about my life. So in fact, probably be better that people that didn't know me were listening to this regularly, right? It'd probably be weird. But there's this weird thing about saying you support something and then showing that you support it in a way. Maybe I just need to work out the kinks. Maybe on day 200, I'll have figured it out by then, and I'll be filming it, and it'll sound better. I'll have a better quality microphone, or that doesn't mean it's not available to listen to now. But I think maybe the kinks need to be worked out as I go. But then again, how do I know that there's kinks if no one's listening to it and helping me, or like giving me advice, or you feel me? I don't know. Am I being not ridiculous? I know I'm not being ridiculous, but am I being? I don't know. Is that anxiety? Who knows? I pushed myself last night at the gym. I've done 15 kilometers running last week. I don't remember the last time I ran 15 kilometers. In fact, there is no last time. There is no last time I ran 15 kilometers in a week. That was it. Last week was the first time. When was the last time you did something for the first time? I asked that the other day. That's the last time I've done something for the first time. Ran 15 kilometers across 1 week. That was 3 big runs of 4 kilometers each, and then one sort of final run was actually more. So the first one, I can't remember, I did like 4.2, then the next one I did 4.5, and then the next one I did 5.02 or something like that. And then last night I just did a little 1.3k run. But it was the first time I've jumped on the treadmill, I set a distance of about 1.3, 1.4, and just ran the entire time. I think it was like 12 minutes of running. And it's weird because like you run and then you just get in this rhythm, and then you just look at the clock and you're like, holy shit, I've been running for that long. And I think there's something cool about that. I surprise myself still, And then I did a leg workout. So my legs are feeling it today, but it's good. You got to push yourself. I train like an athlete so that I can live I don't know. I just want to feel good in my body. I just want to feel good. I don't care too much about how I look. I never really have. Except for like when I got like real big, real fat, I was like super self-conscious, and I'd say I didn't care, but then I'd be like angry. I was saying that to Mads last night. We were watching Modern Family, and there's a scene that came on, and it just made me sad. I started to tear up at like the idea of the scene more than the scene itself, if that makes sense. It was like the premise was about Phil's dad dying, and it was just anyway. It was in regards to that. I got a bit upset about it, and I said to Mads, "Why can't I just be fat and angry again?" I used to have a bit of weight on me. And instead of getting sad about anything, I was just angry. I was angry at the world. And now I can't be angry at the world because the world's a beautiful place. And I'm trying so hard to be a better person. And the measures of that for me are not reducing my other emotions just to anger. It's easy to be angry because you can just fizzle out, but you never really get over it. especially if you're not actually angry and you're hurt. And you just keep saying that you're angry because you're hurt and you don't want to admit it. I don't know how to put it. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I don't know whether I even want to market this podcast. I don't know whether I even want people to listen to this. I think the fact that it's available already is already scary enough, right? I've said some things in these bloody daily journals that I don't know, things that like, it's nothing that I wouldn't say to other people, but they're just like private conversations with myself. But I'm saying them sort of to like someone's going to be listening, And I'm not shying away too much I'm shying away from detail more than anything, I guess. The premises are there, the things are there, the things that I'm saying are real, but I don't want to go into detail because my story involves other people, right? And if I just went into my story and I started talking about other people, that'd make them feel pretty uncomfortable, especially if they were listening to this. And so details like where I work and who my family are and who my friends are specifically as well. I feel like it would be unfair to talk about them too much in detail. But I think that's why I find challenging about this podcast is that I'm trying to be as vulnerable as I can. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. But a lot of the times I don't really know what to say. I get on this microphone and I don't really know where I'm going with it. I guess, yeah, I don't know. It's just an audio journal, right? It's just a daily audio journal. I'm just going to do 365 of them. I'm on day 36, so we're 10% of the way. I just got to do another fucking 10 of these. 10 and a bit more. and then we'll be in a good spot. But I don't have much to talk about today, so I probably sound tired. You probably hear it in my voice. I'm fucking exhausted. I'm going to try and get my sleep down pat next. But doing this daily audio journal, I think it's just going to deprive me of sleep because that's what I spend a lot of my time at night and in the mornings trying to focus on getting them uploaded and stuff like that, especially because I need to be uploading them daily. That's the whole point of being a daily audio journal. I want to start putting them up every day that they're being done, or at the very least 2 in one day, like every other day. I want to try not to miss them too much, but anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and it is Monday the 6th of Feb 2023.